in real life, before you start a video, before you start doing something, taking a few breaths always helps. What am I doing here? And why should you care? I've been asked this question. I come to give some answers. I try to make it as succinct as possible, although it probably won't be as succinct as you like. If you care to stick around, I hope it's worth your time. I was born from trauma, as we all were, as we all are. It's a constant, and it's part of life. I'm a moron because I've made a lot of mistakes. I'm not afraid of those mistakes. I'm not afraid of my tattoos of life. It just is. And I find that people are talking about their victories a lot more than their mistakes. And we're not connecting when we do that. So I know that I make mistakes, and I've labeled myself a moron. It's part of accepting my fallibility in the world, and I'm cool with it. I've gone through a lot of transformation to get to where I am. If those are things that are interesting to you, stick around, because there's some crazy shit out there, I'll tell you that. But if you do the work, everybody has the chance to heal. Everybody has the chance to come out of whatever that thing is that's wrapped around you. You can get that thing off of you. I promise you. I know it. You just have to want it. Nobody can want it for you. You gotta want it for yourself. I did want it for myself. And because of that, I've done some work. And then life punches you again, stabs you in the back, does a lot of these things. It's okay, it just is. It's part of the experience. But if we talk about those experiences, we get somewhere. And there's some really beautiful people out there that I've spoken to over the years, and they've been through some shit too. And you've been through some shit. Why don't we talk about that stuff? And not in a way where it's so fucking fancy. Not in a way where it's like, oh, good Lord, he's the best at everything. No, I'm giving it a try. What are you trying? Let's talk about that. You got something to overcome? How are you going about it? I wrote a book about how I overcame. And now, I'm like, okay, I wrote a book. What do I do now? So this brand, Creative Postures, what is it? What does it stand for? Well, Creative Postures is an umbrella that's going to foster development and support for what I call organic intelligence, OI. A lot of AI out there, this is OI. What is OI? OI is you. And you got a supercomputer on the top of your head that can create shit. It can create music videos like Steve Thomas, the artist, has done. It can create works of art, books, whatever you want to do. That supercomputer up there. But a lot of people are stuck in the mud. They don't know what to do. So Creative Postures is a place for the artist that never was. And the artist that can be. And I believe that. And I also believe that whether you succeed or not, doesn't really matter. It doesn't. It said you did it. It said you put that effort. Hey, I always wanted to make a dance or do this or, write a song or sing or this. Do something. Because in creating is healing. the art of creation is the art of healing. So Creative Postures is almost like a healing center. And because of technology, potentially a place to monetize that creativity. And you learn these things as you go, and you figure them out. And that's what I'm doing. Trying to sell a book, trying to sell some shirts. I should be wearing my Moron shirt. I'm not doing good branding right now. See, it's all, because if you're gonna be able to put your heart and your soul out there for people, which we support at Creative Postures, then there should be a check in it for you, right? Mink. That's part of the deal. Trying to support artists and also have them be supported by the communities that are created by this artificial intelligence. But it needs us. It needs OI. So we're going to be a think tank for that OI. I'm doing a little pause here in case they want to cut the video, but the next step and the other side of this is, what is this whole moron thing? It's like Charlie Chaplin's The Tramp. It's a bit of a shtick. I think it's kind of funny. It's not everything, but it's kind of funny. And I like doing it. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be an advocate to get people off their phones. I'm gonna continue to do that. I think this device that I'm using is also heroin in a fucking battery. Heroin in a battery. That's what it is. And it's bad for us, but we want it. And it's a dopamine hijack system. And that's not gonna change anytime soon. I'm telling you right now. So figuring out how to work with the medicine a little bit, just a tip just for a second, is part of the gig here. That'll help other artists in the future. I'm kind of like the fullback running through the hole. So, as a brand, we want to be a think tank and support the artists, mentor, and get creativity for a healing effect. As an artist myself, I'm just trying to create, man. I don't really know who's gonna buy it. I don't know what's gonna happen with it. I love to see a lot of morons out there. I love it. I just think if we communicate from a place of humility and fallibility, it's like, okay, now what can we work on? We start here, we work to here. If we start here, what the fuck are we doing? We're just, I know everything, you know everything. Okay, great, great. You know it, you're great, everything's great, great. This isn't that channel. It's not all great. It's work. And I'm gonna use the same tools that I write about in How to Succeed on Wall Street and why you should absolutely not do it. I talk about these pro tips. They're not just like, here's the pro tip, guy. It's like, yo, I did that shit. And people that know me and they're like, oh yeah, he did that shit. So these things, I'm gonna copy and paste them into this new realm, this social realm, whatever it is, digital realm. And I'm gonna try to monetize my likeness. You like that? I don't know. Is it possible? I don't fucking know. But if you come along, we'll figure it out. And at the end of the day, it can't just be for the dough. It's for the healing. It's for the creativity. And when the podcast gets its legs and starts doing the right things, the podcast, I want to talk to you. You. Regular Moes. I want to talk to you. It matters. It's us opening up to each other, us helping each other heal, and in return, because of karma, you get healed yourself. This is real shit, bro. And I'm just gonna try to do it in my spare time. after working 60 hours a week, while raising 3 children, while trying to be the best husband I can be. I'm gonna try to do it all. It's okay. Where it goes, I don't know. Does anybody care? I don't know. Should you care? I think so. I think so. Because it is a journey. Not everybody wants to take it. But I've taken it. I've started. And I think there's something out there for us all. For everybody. Including me. And my fucking massive ego. Let's go forward. So, I say this as I do all the time. Where it came from, I don't know, but it's Morons Unite. That's what Morons Unite is. That's what this movement is. That's what I'm doing. I really hope this clears up the confusion around the branding and what's going on. I'm as confused as you because I'm figuring it out as I go. I think that's interesting because if I figure it out, man, paper for everybody. Promise you that. And if I don't, I'm gonna learn something else. So, peace be with you. Morons Unite. Let's fucking go.